Hi everyone, I just want to say a big thank you for the fact that this is the 100th video on the channel, and to celebrate it, let's take a look at some of our favourite animal moments from the past 99 videos. So, thank you for coming along on this journey with me, and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you.
It's a bedroom with hideous wardrobes. I hadn't picked Bob as a renovating kind of guy, and I'm not disappointed. Oh god, the same wardrobe fittings as in the other bedroom. I like continuity and style. Very good, isn't it? Do you have many guests? Yeah, right. Really? Yep. Do you ask them to bring their own bedding? I'm going to swag up and throw it all. Well, they've got a swag. I mean, that's the thing. That's obviously what happens here. Thank goodness I've got a hotel booked.
This is a freshwater canal, and those are moon jellies. I hope this picks up on the camera. Dude, can you get the net so we can make sure these are seen? That's mad. The fucking jellyfish in fresh water. Oh look. Actually, I don't know if we need the net anymore because it's right at the surface. That is mad. That's an actual. Unless it's like a hydra that's in its free swimming phase. Damn, that is crazy. Never thought I'd see that. But it does look like a moon jelly to me. No, actually, it does have slightly different markings. Yeah, it's got different tendrils as well. Man, I was telling my dad today how there are no jellyfish in fresh water that I know of, but today things have changed. What'd you say?
I've never heard of jellies in fresh water.
Exactly, but unless these are hydras, really close relatives of jellies, then we struck gold, baby. We have discovered that this species of jellyfish, a freshwater jellyfish, the only one we know about, is a Chinese jellyfish. And where are we, Curtis?
We're in the UK, so how the hell it's got here, we have no idea. These are meant to be from the Yangtze River in China.
Which explains why they can put up with the pollution.
Yeah.
Incredible. Where has he gone? There he is at the bottom. Upside down. I do not know if we should keep him in a jar. Don't know why I'm speaking like that. Mad. And scene. If you don't mind, yeah.
No, fine, yeah.
I can show her previous owner, my cousin, who he's not asked about her.
Downside is it takes forever to eat a peanut.
It's good to savor it.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss him when I go. Can I
probably-
take him?
He'll probably come back.
Yeah.
Like I am.
Yeah. I'll be coming back, don't worry.
4 years and jelly has doubled in size.
Come on, okay. Right. Not going around there. Alright. Touch. Just finishing. Alright. Touch. Come on. Gotta touch. Good boy. What he has started doing, and Matt, one of the tutors, has been telling me, he starts going around the classroom touching things, and maybe Mr. Clicker, and then he looks at you as if to say, where's my treat?
He's smart.
Yeah.
Super smart. Parrots and corvids are the smartest groups of birds, I believe.
Yeah.
Is he a conure?
Yeah. Had to go when you.
Right.
Come on, Oscar. Come on. In. Come on. Can see he wants to do it. He's not sure what to do. Come on.
Fly very well.
It's gonna be a pain. Not do it. Come on.
Back off a little bit more.
Alright, I'll not force him to do it. I'll just show him stroking him.
Because that was something we weren't allowed to do.
Ready? Good boy. So those are two of the things he's been trying to do. Still does the spin in the kits. He knows how to fly to a mat on
Did he
command.
spin in
I think I do remember the spin in the kiss.
He flies to the mat on command, which then goes to the scales. Good boy. Like that.
Like you coming to you.
Yeah.
They're iridescent, those feathers.
He is in the middle of molting, you can tell that from his face.
Really?
Yeah, because the way the feather grows is it grows outwards and pushes it off. So the little white marks near his face, there is new feathers coming through.
Yeah, I remember that. Doing it on those.
Has he bitten anybody's keyboards off yet? That's good.
Oh, man, wow.
Eminem and my cousins is there. I'll stand behind you, Daddy.
Oh, it's been
Yeah. He takes a while, but it's good because I can clean up the area.
This actually managed to get away for the reptile. Kiss. Kiss. Oh, thank you very much. Good boy. Yeah. I'll give you your hand. Reminds me of me when I
Using
get.
the hands on.
Oh, yeah, you can see how they've fused over, like the
Yeah.
fingers have fused
Yeah,
together
like-
over time.
It's fascinating.
And is she? What type is she? Panther chameleon. Okay, I'll hold this for you. Oops. I give her a kiss.
Smell good.
What if you come?
He's heading towards the beard. Just trying to
Alright, I'll give her my hand so she doesn't fall off. There we go, and there you go. There we go. You're so beautiful. You can tell when you're.
someone come. Ah, my ear.
You can always tell how
put a tail
well
on your ear there.
you're looking after a chameleon by how colourful it is. And sorry. I'll let you get on the camera. Oh, thank you so much for that.
Alright.
That's an interesting thing.
You know what?
So
I
they're
think this is the first time I've
Like
what, sorry?
a bag of
Oh yeah, rare breed. Yeah.
You alright, mate?
We had an entire flock at my cottage.
You. And this is Billy, right? Is it Billy? One
Billy
tag?
won't- Is that no? Yeah. Billy's with the 2 tags.
Oh, Billy's the one with 2 tags.
Yeah, is it?
Okay.
Did you say before?
Oh,
Okay.
he's just picking and choosing.
That's not as nice as his, is it? Oh, it's over there. It's over there.
So you didn't get to level 1.
So yeah, so you're in directions like so level 1.
Weep dog. It's a raccoon that's a weep. Oh wow, it's gorgeous. Beautiful little dog. Hey, don't run away. Oh, he's coming closer. Hey, little fella. How you doing? Hello. Wow. It's crazy that this is a canine. Yeah, it's evolved to look so similar to a raccoon. Mad. I don't mind, but
But because today they're so fast it's hot. But we've not been doing the training because we've been moving, so we need to start.
they're so docile. Well, I'm trying to get at you. You keep. Here you go, girl. Oop. She keeps looking above my hand.
if you want to touch it. I can't unfortunately let you hold them, just because we've got a lot of policies.
If he tries to crawl on
He's
me.
like, I want to crawl on you, and I'm like, nobody. No. So yeah, he's a walking stick insect. They're really soft. You can feel that on their legs. At the end of their legs, they've got little hooks. So these guys are phenomenal at hanging on to literally anything and anyone.
Do these ever fly in their life, or are these just vestigial?
These are vestigial, so they don't actually. The males, some of the males do. Buddy, you can't go on there. Some of the males can, like the Madagascan blue stick insects. The males can fly, but the females can't. Yeah, these are often just for show and stick insects nowadays. It's pretty awesome.
They look like they've got similar mouth parts to what are they called? Locusts.
Yeah, very, very similar. They're also their teeth don't hurt at all. Like I think children think, oh, they're gonna really hurt you, they're gonna bite and all of this. No, they don't. They've just got really small like mandibles. They don't really hurt as such. They just nibble on all the leaves and stuff, and the kids are just like, oh my god, look at their mouths, it's amazing. They've got more of a compact eye, so their eyesight is abysmal. These guys can't really see too well. Coming from the rainforest, and like they live under the canopy and the understory of the rainforest, so these guys don't really need to have the best eyesight, hence why they've got nice antennae. So they can just feel their way around instead. They see more in light and shades rather than like colours, so it's much more beneficial for these guys. But it's really cool when you hold on to land snails. We have 2 in here and we have a couple more down in our other classrooms as well. So he is our giant African land snail. When he was first born, that was the tip of his shell, was just how big he was. So you can see as he's grown, all of the ridges in his shell he's developed. And he won't ever change his shell, he'll always stay in this one, bless him. And he's got his one giant foot, and I love it. He's got his 2, everyone thinks they're antennae, but his eye sockets. He's got his 2 eyes that poke up the top, but then he also has 2 little feelers down here to help him taste everything, which is pretty awesome. I'm like, oh, you've got like 2 mouth parts. That's like the best deal ever. You can eat as much as you want. But yeah, these guys are super, super awesome. So you're more welcome to touch your shell. You just don't touch his squidgy bits. All the kids are like, he's awesome. Big Gary is super, super cool.
You definitely look after him because his shell is so much better than all the shells I've seen of like pet ones.
Yeah, you do find a lot of them, they start to break away or bits start to come off. These guys, we've been very, very lucky with them. They're very good. We've got the other one in there is quite young. Whenever it's a very, very young one.
A lot of people don't realise they need calcium because, especially to keep them together, they'll gnaw at each other's shells just so they have calcium.
Just so they get enough calcium in their diet. Yeah, so we've got the calcium stuff in there for them. They've got nice fruits and veggies in there as well. And we give them loads of different things. It's not the same food day in, day out. We're quite lucky with all the food that we get. A lot of it is we get quite a lot of donations from supermarkets. So anything that's going off or that they can't sell anymore to members of the public, they actually donate to us. So a lot of the food that we do pass around to the animals is donated. We get other stuff in, but a lot of it is donated. So these guys get nice feasts whenever they want it, really.
Isn't their mucus like an antiseptic or something?
I'm not sure about these guys. I know horseshoe crabs, their blood is blue and it's used as an antiseptic, especially over in the Far East. They're farmed massively for their antiseptic properties from their blood. I used to work in an aquarium and they had loads of horseshoe crabs and they're just so amazing. Kids are fascinated by horseshoe crabs.
Because they're really primitive.
So they're barely evolved at all. But they've had no need to. It's the same for turtles and tortoises. I've got 2 turtles at home and they barely evolved from when they were first around because there's no need to. Their habitat hasn't changed. The food that they eat is still very, very similar. So what's the point for them to change? They've got no need to at all. So they might as well not. Wrapped inside your nice little blanket. Aww. We give Bob a nice little blanket because he's an old man now, bless him.
How old is it?
Do you know what? I'm not actually sure. It's just all the girls. I've only started working here since September and I don't use Pop that regularly. We have other snakes that we use and it's just been something that they've always said he's an old man. I've never actually asked his age, so I should actually really ask him.
Bless.
Hello, handsome. Hey, honey.
Beautiful Kathleen.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
And that's what's it called? What type of?
It's not the.
It's something.
It's not the
camouflage.
venomous one.
No, that's the
Oh, yeah, the mimicry camouflage.
Yes, so his patterns are the right way round, so that you know that he's not going to be poison venomous or anything like that. He's not going to hurt you. Whereas I can't remember the species of the snake.
It's a coral snake.
Coral snake,
Yeah,
yes, coral snake. That's the one.
What type of snake is he again?
He's a
king.
milk snake.
Oh, okay. What's the
not-
other one?
Coral.
No,
No,
besides
there's a king snake as well. Isn't he a king? No, sorry, I got mixed
Nah,
up
he's
with
a
another.
milk snake.
Yeah, my bad.
He's a milk snake. So his patterns are the way around. There's some sort of rhyme, isn't there?
It's like red, black, and white is alright. And
Yeah,
then
it's a friend
red, white, and black.
will kill a fellow or something like
yeah.
that.
Red band to yellow, kill a fellow. Red band to black, venom black.
Yeah. So he is pretending basically just to be dangerous and venomous, so other animals don't eat him. Whereas the other guy, will definitely hurt you. You don't want to be bitten by
Because most
the
of
corals.
the predators just do the contrast.
Yeah, they do. A lot of animals, people don't realise animals see completely differently to how humans see. A lot of animals will see in black and white, ultraviolet light. So it's the patterns more than anything that animals follow. So these guys definitely have got that down to a T. Definitely got it down to a T. Haven't you, Pop?
Don't know how I spawned such an interest of all animals, but my mom is terrified of snakes. I think snakes are awesome.
I used to be
My
utterly terrified.
mum will see a snake
And
and,
now
she'll
I'm-
run. Like,
Yeah, she will not
She-
be in the same
She saw
building as a
one
snake.
about 50 feet away and she ran all the way home.
It's funny because it's a lot of the time people just don't understand them.
yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
the
like-
same with sharks.
Yeah.
People just
Don't
think
get
they're
me.
mean. Yeah,
Don't get me
yeah.
started with
Yeah.
sharks.
It's
People
in
think they're just these horrible, scary, big animals that will
and they think they're slimy.
Yeah.
They sit and I say
All my
this
brothers and
all to the
sisters
kid
saw
every
Jaws.
time I say,
Completely scared.
whenever
I
a
saw it, I fell
child
in
sees a
love.
snake, I go, now hands up if you think they're slimy. And all the kids stick their hands in the air and I'm like, shall I let you into a secret? They're not slimy, they're shiny. I say it's shiny, not slimy, because it helps to keep them nice and cool, so the heat, the rays just reflect off them. Have you got round my head? And there's just such lovely animals. Really, really are snakes. They eat things that are 10 times smaller than us, these guys especially, not like anacondas or anything, but these guys eat mice. They're not going to eat us. They're not going to even remotely try and hurt us. As long as you are kind to an animal, you're friendly, you handle them correctly, and you don't do any rash movements, these guys are absolutely fine. They don't mind it at all. And it's nice though, they are becoming more popular as pets, these guys nowadays. It's just trying to teach people how to look after them, because they need such a big setup to look after them correctly. They need big space, they need temperature monitoring, they need heat lamps, they need water baths, they need all sorts of care and attention. And then it's trying to find a vet that will actually specialise in reptiles, because a lot of vets
Just
don't.
cats and dogs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just regular, normal, domesticated
'Cause
animals.
most people go for these just because it's how easy it is to feed them. It's not that often, whereas with most mammals, it's every day.
every day.
Well, these guys, snakes are so fussy and well, most snakes are just
I
fussy
think-
eaters in general.
Yeah,
Oh,
pythons
gorgeous.
are really fussy.
Yeah, we've got three pythons actually, and they will have the option of having one snake a week. Every Friday we give them a snake, whereas when we go back in on a Monday and see if it's eaten all of its food, sometimes they don't eat it, sometimes they do. Sometimes they'll go months without eating and we're like, guys, what's going on? The vet checks them over, there's nothing wrong with them at all, they just don't want to eat. They're just not hungry. And then some weeks, every day, every Friday, every Monday, it's gone and you're like, you guys must be hungry all of a sudden. So yeah, they get the option of having a rat or a mouse once a week. And it's on a Friday, so we call it their party weekend. They get a mouse every Friday. It's super, super cool. They tickle. I love their tongues. It's just so ticklish. Really, really is. But yeah, Pob is our only milk snake. We did used to have two, Pib and Pob. But now Pib is no longer with us, unfortunately. And Pob, you're still standing, aren't you, buddy? You're still with us. But then we've got our three other snakes are called Anna, Elsa, and Olaf.
Ah, bet that's popular with the kids.
It is, and that's the reason why giving them names from like popular culture, so TV, film, often allows kids then to just see them and feel like they almost know the animal and like, oh well, if they're friends of Elsa's, they can't hurt me. And it's like, well, and it works. It really, really does.
Yeah, because it's like when you call like a black tit reef Bruce or something from Nemo.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone calls it
When I
clownfish
worked
Nemo.
in the aquarium, it was like every clownfish. Look, it's Nemo. It makes me sad though when you see in aquariums the regal tangs, the dory fish.
Oh, they hate
None of-
clownfish, don't they?
They do, but none of them. there's not been able to have, except a very small group in Florida managed to do it, to breed them in captivity. So every regal tang that you see in an aquarium has been taken from the wild. And the only reason they're taken from the wild is because of the popularity of Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. So whenever you see them for sale in pet shops for marine tanks, those have all been taken from the wild. There is a group in Florida that managed to breed them. I think it was they lived for 40 or 50 days and that was it. They're really hard to breed in captivity, regal tanks. But clownfish, however, God, you can't get rid of them now. You're just like, geez, guys.
It's just like a great white as well. San Diego Aquarium managed to keep a great white for about 6 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're so hard, so hard to look
The
after.
main reason they got rid of it is because it kept bumping into like the oval-shaped tank, and because it started eating the other sharks in the tank.
Yeah. Not wise if you want to keep
Yeah.
your collection alive. You don't want to have an animal that's going to eat the
Oh.
Some dirt too.
Go
I
on.
see some poo. But it's not. It's for you, not me. No, it's not for me.
That
it's
didn't
you.
rhyme.
God fucking damn it. I see no cats in you.
Keep going.
And I said to myself, fuck this.
Aww.
I'm out of here.
That's it.